If you want to start your Christmas decorations early, join me in this week's tutorial where I'll be making the Paper Mache Angel head. If you want to see how I create this tutorial, keep on watching. So for this week's tutorial on the Paper Mache Angel head, you want to first have a drawing or a sketch of the doll that you want. Later on I'll show you when I did it without it. But you want to also use wire. So there's two options. This one here is a wire gauge. Now this wire gauge is from the dollar store. I prefer this thin gauge than this one. This one's a little bit too thick, I find. And what you want to do is you want to just form your face, and I just make it a little bit smaller because I will be putting clay on here. And I also included the neck portion because the wire is really nice to have the neck. The next thing you want to do is add tinfoil. You want to just go around and shape your head, include your neck, and make sure that your tinfoil is really tight. Use a wire pincher to pinch that portion down. Once we're done that part, so now that your angel head is dried, and please note that I did pinch in my eye sockets just so that I had room. This is what you want to do. Determine how you want your face to look. Okay, you see on this side I have the blue, and then on this side I have this white section, which I actually really liked it. Too bad I didn't have blue here, but let's do the blue. You know what we can do? Why don't we just do this? I'm going to take this off, and then we're going to fling around that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, and make sure there's no like tears where it's going to cause any disturbances later on. Like you don't want to have to mess up that pretty look that you're going for. So now guys, I have it the way I want it. If you go and put your nose, your eyes and all that, your lips on top of your face, you're gonna destroy this look that you have. So this is what I've done. I went and I took some of my clay. Okay, and I'm going to put this so that it doesn't dry out. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to create your shapes. I'm not going to leave my eyes. I made you my eyes over top. And one of the good things is to try and make sure, I always use my little silicone mold. Try and make sure your things are the exact same size. And we're going to put a little bit of water. We'll put the water in, we'll put the eyes in here. Okay. Then we're going to put in cheeks. Now remember, your face does not need to look a certain way underneath. All of this clay can be molded and flattened. I just put it so that it kind of has the shape that I want. And then I pop my top coat over top of it. And I want to make sure that my head is mixed around. And see, this is what the good thing is about having this. Now you can just wet up both sides of your clay and you can mold the clay that you're doing right now on top. And then for my neck, I want to have some of the blue coming down for my neck, so I'm not going to rip that off. Guys, sorry, I hope this isn't blurry. Now for my molding, all I do is I just take this, there's my cheek, see my cheek right there? Then I'm going to do my eyes, my nose, my mouth. Now with this part, I'm not going to put it down because I want my chin to stick out and I want to be able to just push a little bit. Maybe I'll do it right now. And you can already see, you can see the nose shaping here. You can see the eyebrows here. If you want to stay on track with my videos, hit the subscribe button and be sure to hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload a post every Tuesday. I'm going to add a little bit more in my nose, but I wanted to show you guys when doing your nose, all you're going to do is just kind of make a little hole, make a little hole. And what I do with my nose is I do make them a little bit wider, right? Because this part here isn't supposed to be really thick. Like only animal noses are thick. So make a little circle, and that also helps. That also helps extend your side nose portion too. I wanted to show you a trick. So one of my nostrils is not the same size and I need it out more, but because I put the clay underneath it, I can add it now. So then what I do is I put it inside the nostril just a little bit, and I think that might be too much. Hold on, let me just... Okay, we're going to take it and we're going to put it inside the nostril, and then we're going to shape it out and we'll add what you need. The other thing too is you have to remember, because this eye is white, when you look at them, one is more reflected and it actually looks different. So you do have to work a little bit more on the areas that are different colors to try and make sure that they are matched up, but not to over process it thinking that it's not matched up. But here you go, and I want to just kind of show you guys what I've been doing. I use this just to shape, but then I really like this one because it helps smooth. I hold it upside down, which helps me. A little bit of brow thing there, and then measure it out too. Now for my cheek, one cheek is lower, one cheek is thicker. Can you see that? This one's really plump. If I really want to change it, all I would do is go in here. I would open it up and push some additional clay inside so that the clay fills up that area a little bit more. Okay, close it, and then I could start plumping up my cheek. The other thing too is I like to have a little bit more structure here. You are a little bit unruly. Okay, I do like to have a little bit more, so I would open that up and I would push some additional clay inside. For my mouth, so let's finish this. Sorry, we didn't finish our nose. We got sidetracked. Always wet your, especially if it's homemade clay, and especially if it's a homemade clay that you've repurposed, keep wetting it so that it doesn't dry out. For my clay, this blue does not run, and if any of them run like the white, I literally can take it over to the sink and keep pouring water on it and it will come out a nice color. So just keep your stuff moist until you are ready. If you put it in, it's too moist, just keep it in a bag and everything will work out just fine. And there you go. I wanted to show you now the two. Look, see? Cool, eh? I really like that. That's really nice. The bodies, of course, is going to be separate. I'm going to fix this eye because when I look at it, it doesn't look the same. But that's your head. Now, if you did want to show me any of the projects that you're doing, remember I do have my Instagram page where you are able to tag me on a project that you're doing. And I also have the Facebook page where you are able to upload your different DIY projects. You can check out the link in the description box for all the additional information. You can check out any of the videos on my channel, but I'd like you to focus this week on the paper mache clay videos. If you like this week's video, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below and share the content with your family and friends. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Take care.